What's up, gang? Welcome back to Rippin' with Sir Rips, and today we have 6 blaster boxes of Panini Prizm Basketball 2023-2024. The market on these were a little inflated for a while after they first came out. Then you got some of the mega boxes that came out, and I think you have a new mega box that is just coming out right now. So the market for these has gone down a little bit. You can still find some online for about $40 to $50-ish. I've seen a lot for 55 and a few around 60. I know that at first when these started to come out and people were really hyped up on them, I'd seen them at maybe around $80, some a little bit higher than that. But the market's gone down now, and these are a lot more affordable. I know that Walmart still probably has them online for about $60-some, but there's a lot of places like eBay where you can get them a lot cheaper. So we're going to rip into these, see if we can find some of the prominent rookies this year. Obviously, Wemby's the big chase here. And if you just want to go ahead and pause the video right here. But for the most part, we already know what we're looking for. Get some guys that are probably balling out in the playoffs here. It's just the first round right now. So most teams are, 1-0, 0-1. And nobody's really kind of separated themselves. I just recorded this right after the OKC and Pelicans game. And there's a Klay Thompson ice. And that was an amazing game. And let's just make a little stack right here. SGA went off. Alvarado was doing his thing, defending. CJ McCollum missed the last shot, but he was balling. It was one of the better games in the playoffs so far, just this, first 2 days or so. And Malik Monk on green. Marcus Sasser, definitely not in the playoffs right now. And Malachi Branham, I'm not too sure how to pronounce his name. I'll probably butcher some names here. Let's make 3 stacks here. We'll do a stack for rookies and some base and the any numbered cards that we pull out of here or anything like that in greens. Mostly you're going to get green and some cracked ice in here. There's Kevin Durant. Balled out for 31 points, but still got whooped by the what's its team name? I totally forgot. Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. A good game at the beginning there, but Timberwolves obviously just started pulling away. Anthony Edwards is a different animal. There's LeBron James and Asar Thompson, one of the more sought-after rookies this year. His brother down in Houston, Amen Thompson, has been doing great, actually. I think that Houston team is going to turn around this next year. They have a lot of young guys. I don't see them being OKC, but I do see them getting somewhat close just because they have a strong young core at the moment. And there's Grady Dick. Everybody loves this guy. And Shea, who has been balling out this year. They were chanting MVP every time he would shoot free throws in the game. I really enjoy watching him play. And this is the last pack for the first box. These things are a little tough to rip, I'm not going to lie. Maybe I'm just weak. Maybe I hit the gym too hard. That's what it is. That's what it is. I hit the gym too hard. Now I'm weak. And there's Jalen Pickett on the green. And Victor Oladipo. Okay. First box, not too exciting. Honestly, I don't expect too much from these boxes. But there's always that chance that you could pull something big. The big thing here is if we could possibly pull a Wemby that's either numbered or, possibly even a green. I don't know. You're asking for a lot out of these. You see that these NBA Prizm blasters, megas, hobbies, they're super popular right now. But let's see if we can pull anything out of here. Luka Doncic, who you see here on the packs and the box, had a 33-point night, but shot 4 for 12, which is kind of an off night for him. 33 points for him and 31 points for Kyrie, if I'm not mistaken. But they still got demolished by the Clippers, and that was without Kawhi Leonard. So we'll have to see how the rest of that series goes. Hopefully, they even that out. The Clippers have a really good team, but I'd like to see a little bit more of a competitive series out of that, especially since they have one more game at home in Dallas. Or, I'm sorry, one more game in L.A. So L.A. might take that one too, but hopefully in Dallas they can even it out and we can have a good series on our hands. I'm just excited about playoff basketball this year. Seems like we have a lot of good teams. Unfortunately, my team's not in there. In case you're wondering, I am an Atlanta Hawks fan. And we just haven't had a lot of success. Sorry, I took the pack off screen, by the way. Hopefully we don't get like a huge hit out of here. Or, I mean, if we do, nobody's going to believe that because I took the pack off screen. But no, the Hawks just haven't had good playoff history per se. Made it to the conference championship a few years ago and haven't been back since. Just feels like Trae Young hasn't been playing the same. And of course we have DeJounte Murray there, and completely different backcourt than what we've been used to for the past few years. And I like DeJounte Murray and I like Trae Young. It just feels like at times they don't really mesh together very well. And I don't think that we have a bad coach. I just think that the Hawks don't have a very good front office. It doesn't always feel like they're trying to win. And so as a fan, it's definitely painful. Ooh, look at that. Global reach. Victor Wembanyama. All right. We're going to put this in the stack here, but as soon as we can find some sleeves, we're going to go ahead and sleeve that bad boy up. That's like a $10 card right there, if I'm not mistaken. Feel free to correct me in the comments, by the way. All right, well, hopefully that's a sign of what's to come, and we can possibly pull a Victor out of one of these boxes. That would be great. Not just a base, but maybe something more than that. Jaden Ivey. They had high hopes for that guy. And Victor Oladipo. All right, that seems like a silver, but don't really care about the silvers right now. What we care for is pulling a Wemby out of here. That's the big chase. Also, I'm trying out a different setup today, so it's a little bit higher platform than what I'm used to, and I'm having to reach around the tripod a little bit more because I have a tripod that sits on the floor. So you might see me struggle a little bit at times here to get everything on screen, or just to kind of reach the back here. Yep, it's a little tough, but I kind of like the lighting on this angle. I feel like I get less of the ring from the lights on here. It's all right. If you guys feel like the old way was better, or if I can do something a little bit different, I'm open to suggestions. So far, we haven't seen much, but I'm still hopeful that we can possibly pull something big out of here. If we can just get these packs open. There we go. And we have Zach LaVine and the man of the hour, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, or Shai, however you want to say it. Grayson Allen, SGA on the green. I find that when I open them from the bottom, it's a lot easier. But if you guys have any suggestions on, or any tips and tricks on how to open these a lot smoother, feel free to let me know in the comments, except for telling me that I need to be more of a man. Because I know I do. I'm trying. Hitting the gym. It's working, I think. But no, seriously. Sometimes they can be a little tough to rip open. But so far, not too much out of these 3 boxes. We still got 3 more to go. So I'm still holding out hope. Just trying different methods at this point. Rookie, Ben Shepherd, Jet Howard, Moses Moody, and Gordon Hayward. All right, last pack magic, at least for this box. Okay. And Jason Tatum, CJ McCollum, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Marcus Noel for the Raptors. I like the look of the Prizm cards, but I think I might like the look of the Donruss a little bit better. At first, I wasn't too big of a fan of them, but the rated rookie look and just kind of the whole design of the cards, I really like them. I like that, paper feeling too. Not that I don't like these Prizm ones. They're cool. They're nice and shiny, they attract the eye, but I kind of like the way that they play with the lettering and the colors on the Donruss ones. And we have Mike Conley, Noah Clowney, Jonas Valanciunas, and Seth Lundy for my Hawks. Haven't seen much of him. I've seen a little bit more of, actually, I think I've seen a lot more of Kobe Buffkin, just because they moved him up onto the main roster. And he had a cool couple of showings before he ended up getting injured, just because Trey got injured, and so he was able to get a little bit more playing time. I think he's going to have better opportunities this upcoming year, although there's a lot of guards under the Hawks team and G League teams. So there are limited spots and a lot of guys competing for them. And G.G. Jackson on the ice, speaking of Hawks guards, Trae Young. And I don't know, I think that Trae Young might have been a silver there. Just trying every which way now. I think I got this one. Yep. There we go. Have Rui Hachimura. I don't know how to say that last name, so I'm not going to try. And Jose Alvarado. I actually really like Jose Alvarado. I think he's really good on the defensive side. Not much of a scorer, but when he needs to, he can go ahead and let that thing fly. Klay Thompson, all I can think of is 0 for 10. Can't believe he went 0 for 10. Yeah, it happens. It happened at the wrong time. So now the question is Klay going to be a Warrior next year? I don't think Steph's going to leave. I don't think the organization wants Steph to leave. Especially after him carrying the team the other night. Chris Paul. It's one guy you didn't get to see much of this year. Dwayne Wade. Marvin Bagley. So we'll have to see what happens to the Warriors. I don't think Chris Paul's got much left in him at this point. But he's achieved quite a bit. It's just that elusive championship that he hasn't been able to get. He's been close. He's done plenty of other things. He's been an elite defender. especially earlier on in his career. And you could say he was partly responsible for Oklahoma City having a team, because early on when he was first playing in New Orleans, they had Hurricane Katrina come through, and the team obviously had to play somewhere else for a bit, and that was Oklahoma City, which at the time didn't have a team. And as we now know, Seattle eventually became the Oklahoma City Thunder. But before there was the Thunder, there was, what was the team called at the time? Were they the Hornets at the time? I think they were the Hornets. They had the Hornets in Oklahoma City. I guess you could say that that's how they found out that that city had a appetite for basketball. An NBA basketball team, I should say. Hunter Tyson, Jordan Walsh, and Keontae George. Looks like a silver. Eric Gordon. And the Celtics look like possibly they might have a pretty clear path to the championship. At least that's what everybody's saying. Statistically, they're insanely good. Everybody on that team can shoot. Even the center, or the power forward, in Al Horford. I still remember when he actually learned how to shoot threes. I shouldn't say learned. When he started becoming more efficient in threes. This was probably like 2012-ish. Or just one off season he came back and he was randomly shooting threes. He was one of the few guys at the time playing center shooting threes regularly. Although his true position, in my opinion, is a power forward, which is more or less what he's playing now with the Celtics. Scoot Henderson, Devin Booker, Jared Allen. What? The Cavaliers looked really good yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. I can't remember when that was. But they looked really good. They seem like they have a lot more experience. The Orlando Magic. I really like Paolo, but the rest of the team needs some work. Obviously, they have Donovan Mitchell and a bunch of other guys on that team that have just been around for a little bit longer than most of the guys from Orlando. So, nothing can really beat experience. We have Kawhi Leonard, who did not play today. Seth Lundy, again. Charles Barkley, Green. Hall of Fame career in basketball and Hall of Fame career in announcing. Ray Allen, Steph Curry, Drew Holiday. Now, is it true that Drew Holiday is on the NBA team? On the USA team for the Olympics? And if so, do you think he's on there because of his defensive skills? He's not much of a scorer. And do you think that Team USA is going to win? Just based off of the talent alone, I would be pressed to say yes. But with the talent that we have in the rest of the world, it's really hard to tell. This last 2 packs here. Gone through these pretty quick. So far, nothing. And Keontae George again. And Duncan Robinson. So let's just say a prayer to the card gods really quick and see if this last pack somehow has a Wemby in it. Because otherwise, I don't think this was a very good rip. Dwayne Wade, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Herbert Jones, and Matisse Thybulle. Well, that was that, guys. Oh, dropped the card there. But, yep, that was 6 blaster boxes of Prizm. If you guys are interested in a giveaway, please feel free to look at my page and go down to the other Prizm NBA rip that I have. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know. But we just ripped 6 boxes here just to, I don't know, just to celebrate the NBA playoffs. See if we can pull anything out of here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. See you guys next time.